So for those of you who are watching and wondering, the reason I carry this stick with me is for cobwebs. So I think this is a trail. Folks have walked on this before, but if I'm the first person to walk on it this morning, then you get a lot of cobwebs. So I want the sticks in front of me to kind of get rid of the cobwebs. That's all. And what's fascinating is I think this is limestone. So if you imagine this is sedimentary rock, and this is one layer at a time, one layer, all the way up. And if it takes maybe like a couple of years to lay one of these layers down, now imagine how long it took to go from here all the way about 6 feet, about 10 or 15 feet up. Must have been a lot of time. A lot of time for all of this limestone. And this was a quarry, apparently. And then you have a building. Now, this looks like a clean. I will, in my podcast, I'll leave some explanation of what this place was used for. Usually when I come to these places, I try not to do a lot of research ahead of time, because it's good, but sometimes when you know too much, it biases what you get to see and what I get to experience. I don't want to experience it based on what somebody else experienced, which is a little bit contradictory to what I do, which is giving you the experience of the place without being there. But for me, I just love to pick a place on a map and then go explore with an unbiased view. Now I might think this is cool and the most beautiful thing ever, and somebody else might think, oh, it's just boring and there's nothing to see. So I don't want to have those biases necessarily. I mean, in some places I'll do good research and know where I'm going to if I have to go far away, just to give me a perspective, but not always. This is in Rochester, so very, very close by. It's just a day's getaway. Just a day's getaway. So I can always come back here if I needed to. Mosquitoes, for sure. A lot of mosquitoes. A lot of mosquitoes. I think this is a deer path. I doubt if they allow hunting in here. This would be a good hunting spot. There is a trail. I knew there was going to be a trail. I think when you've done this long enough, you kind of get a sense of what's happening. Okay, so this brings us back to a bigger road. And if I had kept going, I would have definitely joined the trail right here. Now you can see the spider webs, and that's why I need this stick with me to help take that out. Now one comment I gotta say is it's not very marked. You just have trails all over the place. Might be good for running. I could see, if I was a runner, this could be a good area for running. Another path back here. I bet this was all quarry area. You can't quite see, but it's just quarry, huge in front of me. So what we're gonna do is keep going straight. Oh wow. Okay, let's take a look at this. There is a big gully here. And there's an open field down there. It's a very interesting bridge. Just two beams of really big wood and then the decking along with the cable for strength. Huh. I don't think I've seen this kind of a design, but I love it. And non-intrusive. Alright, so this is what I saw on the other side. No, I don't think this is part of the trail system. This is just animal path. So we were up on the other side and looking down into this area. Okay, before we get back and cross on this bridge. Oh wow. I think when you get out and you see some of this, it just amazes me how long it took for all of this structure to be formed. And we now get to experience this point of view in 2000 and in the 2000s. But guess what? 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 AD. So talking about 3,000-4,000 years from now. What are they gonna see? What would they experience? Would they be, because across from me is a city of Rochester, if you can see, way over there. Mayo Clinic and all of that, modern marvel. Would those folks be walking in those ruins and pondering and wondering, how did this get here? Is that it? Or are we the last civilization? I hope not. Every civilization probably thought they were the last ones. The Romans thought they were. Alright, I think this is the end of the park. Might be private property. Let's see. Oh. Alright, can I go back? I think this might be yeah, I think it's a cemetery. Alright, let's go back. But I respect the location. Go back. steeper than it looks. And that's the problem with cameras. Hopefully you can see the telemetry, how the elevation gain is, but it's very steep. And lots of mosquitoes, so be prepared for that. A lot of mosquitoes. Whew. All right. Now this is the bridge we saw underneath. There is a nice view over there. I can see it from here. I don't know if you guys can see it through the camera, but we're getting there. And I love the pine kind of views, shrubs. I think that's my favorite kind of landscape. All right. Wow. I bet all of this at one point was that, and it got quarried away. Now what for? Was it quarried for? I think this is limestone. Did they use it to make cement? I wonder. All right, so we're gonna go follow the trail, go over, and then get to the other side. Better view. It's a nice park, not too far away from the city of Rochester. All right, Mayo Clinic is one of the best research clinics there is in the world. So not too far from there, you've got this therapeutic view and hike. It's interesting how you have a trail that goes over there, a trail that goes this way, a trail that goes that way, and I feel like I'm missing a lot just by picking and sticking to one trail. Let's see what this is. It just looks scrambled rock. And where does this go to? Let's just take a sneak peek. All right. So my guess is that for those who want to stay on kind of the wooded trail, that this will be it, and it probably loops on the outside, and then the one we're going to is more on the looping on the inside. That's my theory, that's my guess. But when I get back, I'm gonna look at it on the map to see. Oh wow. Having a camping site here, oh, this would be nice. And then just imagine this was a huge big lake. It's amazing how civilization and time has changed. It makes you feel just like a specker in the grand scheme of things. Yep, this was definitely Quarry area. Wow. Let's get a view on the other side. can see layers and layers and layers. It's just incredible. And then all of a sudden it stops. The layers and layers and layers and layers. Isn't that incredible? And yet you got this surviving tree trying to grow. Talking about survival, perseverance. And I think it's not the bad faith that this at one point was a quarry, which meant, quarries by their very nature would be destructive. And right after that, it turns into a nature preserve. Beautiful fruit. I don't know what fruits these are. And I think one of the things I love about being on the outdoors is it's a classroom. So if I see a fruit like that, I have no idea what it is. Now I gotta go back and learn about it. So the next time I see it, at least I will know what it is. So we are changing into more of a prairie, savanna kind of landscape with blooming flowers. Oh, that's picturesque. Now, my submission or my guess is that the other trail we saw back there, if I wasn't hugging the quarry and going on the inner loop, I would probably be out on the outer loop going on the side of the kind of the external edges of the savanna there, meeting the hardwood trees. So just beautiful. All right, so we have two choices. One is we can go this way, which I think would just be kind of going back on the other side of the loop, or we can follow this, which will take us to the quarry. So we're gonna take it to the quarry. the temperature difference from being on the opposite side to being here is very stark. It's astonishingly stark. Is this the road? All right, I think that takes you to the other road over there, but we would take the let's use trail. Again, stick in front of me to get rid of cobwebs. So the idea is this stick catches the cobwebs before they catch me. And I put it at chest level. All right. So I'm essentially blazing the trail as I go because I saw a general map. There's enough cell service here that I can use my phone or trails if I needed to. But this one will kind of I call it exploratory mode. So in the exploration mode, we keep the map aside and just go. Now, if I'm in the wilderness somewhere, I wouldn't be in exploration mode because you can easily get lost. Me getting lost here is not a big deal. I can find my way back. Oh wow, okay. Lesson learned. So that just took me around. Back to where I started from. Yep. So I came from that way. So let's go back this way. So exploration mode is it's fun. I knew I was going the opposite way, but it's okay. The hope is that this should take me to the main trail. There you go. I would be shocked if this did not take me to the trail. It seems like depending on the season, you might find puddles of water here if there's too much rain. And if you're gonna visit for pictures and such, I recommend coming in the morning like I'm doing. So the sun is still on the east, and facing west, you get a good view of it. I think if you come in the evening, the sun will be west and just glaring into your cameras. There is a sign up there. I wonder what that is. Huh. Alright, so I think that's where I came from. Initially. So my guess is that this will take me down. A really beautiful pond in front of us. Let's check out this pond.
Hey boys!
It's a small little pond, just full of algae. It's insane. Oh, algae. I think what's unique here is just a lot of butterflies and dragonflies. I think I've seen more dragonflies here than I have in other places.
You want to do that, Dave?
Yeah.
And Jay, we'll let you choose. You can come back with us or stay with us.
Oh wow, there's still fishes in here despite all this algae.